Alright, so I want to talk real quickly on how to find out if there's infinite solutions, one solution, or no solutions. Okay, well let's say we've got a graph, and I'm going to draw a couple of these. So in our first graph, we can have some different looking lines. So let's say our first line, okay, so there's our first line. Now the solution is going to be where they intersect. So X marks the spot. This one has one solution. Now another graph, if I draw this in, let's say we've got a line coming up like this, and then we've got another line that has the exact same slope. These never touch. There is no solution to that system. Okay? Now, the third type of graph, so there's our first line, and in pink I'm going to put our second line. Well, they're the exact same line. So where do they touch? They touch everywhere. So this is an example of an infinite solution. Okay? So this is 1, this is 0 solutions, and this is infinite solutions. Now, when you're trying to find out which of these it is, you're going to be given some equations, and you need to figure out if it's one solution, no solutions, or infinite solutions. Well, if it's one solution, you can watch my other videos and just try any of these methods: graphing, substitution, elimination. If you see there's an intersection in the graph, it's one solution. If when you substitute you find a specific value for x and y, it's one solution. If when you use elimination you find a value for x and y, it's one solution. Okay? So what I'll put as an example here is if I find x is 6 and y is a 7, then yeah, that's one solution. Now, if we try and solve using graphing and we get these parallel lines, that's no solution. If I use substitution and elimination and my equations suddenly give me something like 5 equals -7, well, that's false. If when I solve I get something like that, I know that there is no solution, because all I get is statements that can't possibly be true. So there's no solution there. If there's going to be an infinite number of solutions, one, we're going to notice that the equations are the exact same equation. Another thing we might see is if I use substitution or elimination, I end up getting from those equations something like 3 equals 3. Well, when does 3 equal 3? It always equals 3. Always equals 3. This is always true. So there's going to be an infinite number of solutions. Basically, it doesn't matter what number x is. There's going to be a y value that goes along with it. There's not just one x, there's an infinite number of x's that will work. Okay? And so that's my small tutorial on how to check to see if it is one solution, no solutions, or infinite solutions.